In the heart of an ancient, whispering forest, where the moonlight danced through the leaves, there existed a realm unseen by human eyes. This was the world of the Twilight Fairies, a mystical place where magic was as real as the wind and as gentle as the night's embrace. Among these fairies was Lila, a young fairy known for her curiosity and vibrant, iridescent wings. One evening, as the stars began to twinkle, Lila stumbled upon a hidden path, veiled by the thickest ivies and ancient talking trees. Venturing down the path, Lila found herself in a part of the forest she'd never seen before. Here, the trees glowed with an ethereal light, and the air shimmered with enchantment. It was as if she had stepped into a dream, or a forgotten tale from the old fairy lore. As she wandered, Lila noticed strange symbols etched onto the stones and trees. They seemed to tell a story, a history of the fairy realm that was lost to time. Her heart fluttered with excitement and wonder. What secrets did this hidden part of the forest hold? Deep in thought, Lila didn't notice the small twinkling lights that began to surround her. They were other fairies, hidden watchers of the veiled path, curious about the newcomer who dared to explore their forgotten domain. As Lila stood in awe, the lights around her fluttered and whispered, revealing themselves as guardian fairies. Their wings shimmered with a spectrum of colours, each a guardian of the realm's secrets and histories. The eldest among them, a wise fairy named Lila, approached Lila gently. Lila's wings glowed softly, casting a calming light around them. She spoke in a voice as delicate as spider silk. "Young Lila, you have found the sacred glade, the heart of our forgotten stories." Lila led Lila through the glade, showing her ancient relics and artifacts that held the essence of their world's magic. Each relic told a story of heroism, love, and the timeless dance between light and shadow in the fairy realm. Among the relics, one shimmered brighter than the rest, a small crystal locket. Lila explained, "This locket holds the purest magic of our world, the essence of twilight. It is the source of our connection to the stars and moon." Lila listened, entranced by the tales and the glowing locket. However, Lila's expression grew solemn as she revealed a troubling truth. The essence of twilight is fading. Without it, our world will lose its magic, and the veil that protects us will vanish. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Lila felt a resolve stir within her. She asked Lila, "What can be done to save the essence of twilight?" Lila's eyes sparkled with a mix of hope and concern as she replied, "The essence can be renewed, but it requires a journey to the Starlit Peak, a place no fairy has ventured for generations." The Starlit Peak was known among fairies as a sacred site, where the veil between their world and the starry heavens was thinnest. It was a place of immense power, but also of great peril. Lila, brimming with courage, declared, "I will go. I will bring back the light to renew the essence of twilight." As dawn approached, Lila prepared for her journey. The guardian fairies bestowed upon her gifts of protection and guidance, a cloak woven from moonbeams, a compass that pointed to hidden truths, and a small vial of starlight to light her path in the darkest hours. With the first rays of the morning sun, Lila embarked on her quest, leaving the sacred glade behind. Her heart was filled with a mix of excitement and apprehension, but her purpose was clear: to save the magic of her beloved realm. The journey was arduous, taking Lila through uncharted territories and enchanted lands. She encountered ancient creatures and solved riddles of old, each step bringing her closer to the mystical Starlit Peak. After days of travel, Lila finally reached the base of the Starlit Peak. The mountain soared into the heavens, its peak lost in a swirl of stars and cosmic lights. It was a breathtaking sight, both awe-inspiring and daunting. The path up the mountain was steep and treacherous, lined with whispering winds and shifting shadows. Lila pressed on, her determination unwavering. She used the starlight vial to light her way, the gentle glow keeping the lurking shadows at bay. Halfway up the peak, Lila encountered a mystical barrier, a wall of shimmering starlight. It was an ancient protection spell, guarding the summit from unwelcome visitors. Remembering the teachings of the guardian fairies, Lila used her moonbeam cloak to pass through the barrier, her body becoming as light as a feather. At the summit, Lila found a celestial garden, a hidden paradise where time seemed to stand still. Here, flowers bloomed with starlight, and the air was filled with the music of the cosmos. In the center of the garden lay a crystal basin, its waters reflecting the endless night sky. Lila approached the basin and knew instinctively what she had to do. She poured the starlight from her vial into the waters, watching as the basin illuminated with a brilliant light, casting a spellbinding glow over the entire peak. As Lila poured the starlight into the basin, the entire peak erupted in a symphony of light and color. The magic from the basin surged through the mountain, cascading down its slopes and flowing back towards the sacred glade. Lila watched in awe as the essence of Twilight was restored. The crystal locket which Thalira had entrusted to her now glowed with renewed vigor. The magic of the fairy realm was rekindled, stronger and more vibrant than ever. With the task complete, Lila felt a gentle pull, a guiding force leading her back to the sacred glade. As she descended the Starlit Peak, the guardian fairies who had been watching her journey joined her, their wings glittering in the twilight. Upon her return, Lila was greeted as a hero. Thalira and the other fairies celebrated the renewal of their magic, their joy illuminating the forest. The sacred glade was alive with festivities, and Lila's heart swelled with pride and happiness. That night, as Lila gazed up at the starry sky, she knew that the fairy realm was safe once more. The veiled realm of Twilight Fairies had been preserved, and its stories would continue to be told for generations to come, all thanks to the bravery and spirit of one young fairy.